Hi friends, I'm Smita and welcome to my channel Divine Vibrations. I hope you all are doing well today. Today we are here to do the reading for March 2021. I will give you a little gist of the astrological placements of the planets. We'll do pull out tarot cards and then we will pull out charms in the end. Stay tuned for the last part of the reading because you will again get a chance to get answers to 3 questions of yours, which we will do with the angel cards. You can ask a question about your life, when it will happen, whether it will happen or no. So 3 questions you can ask at that time. So stay tuned till the end. In March, I have completed 1 year on YouTube doing these tarot videos. So I would like to take this chance to thank all my viewers and subscribers for the support that you have been showing me, for the love you have been showering me throughout this year. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. March is also my birthday month. Yay! So I will be offering discounts for all my readings and sessions in this month. So if you feel inclined to take any session, do get in touch with me. You'll find all the contact details at the end of the video and also down in the description. So let us see what is the astrology of this month. We are still in the Kal Sarp Dosh. That means all the planets are still between the Rahu Ketu axis or the North Node South Node axis. Rahu and Mars will remain in Taurus at this time. Jupiter and Saturn will remain in Capricorn. Mercury, however, will move into the sign of Aquarius on 11th of March. But before that, it will also conjunct Jupiter on 5th March, which is a very strong conjunction. I will make a separate video for that. So look out for it in the next few days. On 11th, we also have the very beautiful festival of Mahashivratri, the wedding night of Shiva and Parvati. And it's a very auspicious festival for all the Hindus. So happy Mahashivratri to all of you. Then we'll also have Venus moving out of Aquarius into the sign of Pisces on 17th of March. Venus was very uncomfortable in Aquarius till now and it is always exalted in the sign of Pisces. So we will get a relief after 17th in matters related to love, related to money, luxury, work, and everything else that Venus governs, beauty, etc. It will also conjunct Sun on around 26th of March. So be on the lookout for that another video that I will make for it because that is a very strong conjunction of Venus and Sun. Then we also have the full moon on 28th of March, which is also the Hindu festival of Holi. So happy Holi all my people. I know it is celebrated all over the world. We all love the colors and the revelry and the fun that we all have on Holi. That's my favorite festival. I was born on Holi Day. So yay, happy Holi all of you people. This is going to be a very exciting month, March. A lot of activity and a lot of fun. So let us pull out some cards now to see what will be the energy of this month. So let's see what will be the energy of this month. I'll pull out Unicorn card first. What is the energy of this month? We have Archangel Gabriel. Call in pure white light. The universe is asking us to call in the pure white light. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of God. He is considered to bring the message from God. So we may receive a lot of downloads, which we already are actually during even the month of February. It was a very, very energetic and exciting month. We all have seen how the energy was shifting in February with all the planets in forming very important transits and with the stellium. So we have been receiving lot of downloads in our subconscious mind, we have been seeing a lot of weird dreams which have been giving us a lot of insights and answers to our issues. We have also been receiving a lot of epiphanies and messages from our gods and from the universe regarding our shadow side, how we can improve, where we have made mistakes, what we need to do to change it, how to move forward, haven't we? And Mercury retrograde has helped us with that, isn't it? To go back and see where we could change ourselves to make our lives better. And this is a very important month again to bring a lot of drastic changes. It is going to be that the energy of February has now shifted, and we will see the benefit of all that churning that we did in February, the month of March. Many of us will see drastic changes in the month of March. So let me know if anything happens, and I would love to hear from all of you. And if I have any change, I will put it in my video, isn't it? So let's pull out some more cards to see what is the general energy of the month of March. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Wow. Maybe some of us are struggling with our mothers, or the mother, feminine part of us, the divine mother within us. Most of us are very focused on the masculine part, and we are focused on money and materialistic things and ambitions and goals, creating us stability and security on our jobs, on achievements. So maybe somewhere we have been neglecting our feminine part or the mother part in us, where we have to be nurturing, where we caring and loving, not only towards ourselves, to everyone around us, but first to ourselves. So how can you mother yourself? If you feel you are not receiving love, caring and nurturing from others, you need to mother yourself. Be your own mother. How would you take care of yourself? How would you nurture yourself? How would you love yourself? How would you pamper yourself? Do that. Don't expect it from others. Do it first for yourself. Take care of your inner child. We all have inner childs within us that are injured, that are hurt, that are carrying some traumas, carrying some insecurities, carrying some fears from our past, maybe childhood, maybe past lives. And we need to mother our inner child and give it strength, give it security, give it protection, and pamper it so that it becomes a strong adult and doesn't operate out of its fears and traumas. So the time is to nurture yourself, to mother yourself, to care for yourself, to pamper yourself. Take care of yourself. Put yourself on priority at this time. Take care of your feminine side. Focus on the feminine as well. Have you been neglecting your emotions for your outward achievements? If you have, then it's time to take care of it. So let's pull out one more card for the energy. One more card for the energy of the month of March. We have Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. So many of you who visit my channel are yourselves empathetic people. You are light workers. Many are tarot card readers themselves, healers, therapists who are very enlightened and very aware and very ascended. Shout out to all my fellow travelers. Don't undermine yourself. Don't feel insecure in your abilities and insecure in your talents or in your skills, because I know we all are different from the normal definition of people around the world, and people look at us differently. But don't hide your light, don't dim your light to fit in. Don't try to hide your unique talents, your intuition, your awareness, your clairvoyance, etc., your abilities and skills, because others are insecure about it or others get uncomfortable because of it. Don't do that. You are a beacon of light for others. So use your talent to help others. Be the wise leader you're meant to be. Show the path to others. When we live in our truth, we encourage others to live in their truth. We show them the light on how to be authentic, on how to be loving, caring, nurturing, how to stand in your own truth while respecting someone else's truth and respecting others, but drawing your boundaries and still being kind and compassionate. So there are a lot of things that each one of us is trying to achieve and do here in this world. So the universe is telling you to stand up and get into this wise leader role of yours, and remember that you are a beacon of light for others. You are here to guide others. Step up into your power. Alright, so let us see what should be our focus in the month of March. What should be the focus? And we have energy healing. Wow. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Matches this wise leader. So we are, most of us, energy healers. We all can deal with energy. We all can work with energy. And we all should work with energy. I encourage everyone to focus on the energy systems, because that is what keeps us balanced and that is what keeps us grounded. So pay attention to your energy, heal your energy, and learn energy healing, Reiki, pranic healing, or whatever you are called to. Learn that Lama Fera. There are so many modalities now. So learn to manage your energy, learn to heal your energy. It's high time you healed it. Let go of those fears, let go of those traumas, pains, anger, angst that you're holding against others, bitterness, jealousy, greed, whatever you're holding. Clear that from your energy. Let your energy become clear, calm, and focused. Then you will be able to help others. Let us pull out some archetype cards first to see what will be a light side in this month of March, and then what will be the dark side or the shadow side that we need to pay attention to in the month of March. So what is the light attribute that we should focus on? What is the light attribute that we should focus on in the month of March? We have saboteur. The light attribute highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Wow, just what I was saying. Highlight your own fears so that you get self-empowered. When you will realize that this is just my fear and I need to change it. You would get out of that stuck energy, that victim mentality, and you would empower yourself, and you will make the necessary changes so that you can move forward in life. Today I read a very beautiful line or article, you can say, that was posted by one of my friends on Facebook. Shout out to you, Alice. It said, whenever you feel I can't do something, change it to won't and say I won't do it, and see suddenly how empowered you feel. Because you realize when we say I can't do it, it puts us in a victim mentality, in a stuck up mode, in a lack mode, that I can't, I'm helpless, I'm hopeless. But when you say I won't do it, that gives you the onus to do it or not do it. Maybe sometime you may decide that no, I won't do it. Cool. This is not the right thing, I will not do it. That's fair enough. But then you're taking responsibility for not doing it. You're not putting the blame on some abstract thing that, oh, because of certain circumstances I can't do it. No. You are taking the responsibility. I don't want to do it, that's why I'm not doing it. Nobody else is responsible for the situation. I'm stuck because I choose to be stuck and I'm not doing the changes. Or when you realize that it is in your hand, I'm not doing it, I won't do it, then you will decide, no, I will do it. And you may make the necessary changes. So somewhere we need to change that. We become a sabotager. We self-sabotage ourselves by being in that helpless and hopeless Eight of Swords energy, that I can't do it, it's not in my hand, I don't have the money to do it, I don't have the resources to do it, I don't have the people to support me, and that's all the bullshit excuses that we give ourselves. Honestly, say I want to do it or I won't do it, and see where you want to do something or you don't want to do something. Then take responsibility for your own actions. Let's pull out our shadow attribute to see what shadow attribute we need to be careful about. We have healer, and we got the card of energy healing. Taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Wow. Yes, I do agree that sometimes as a healer, even I tend to do that as a shadow attribute. I am so focused on helping everyone else that I don't take time out for myself. I compromise my self time to help others. So we all do that. We become so engrossed in helping others, we forget that we need to care for ourselves equally. And we are as important, our energy is as important. So all you healers, please focus on your self-care. We have that, where can you mother yourself, right? So this is the second card emphasizing the same thing. Focus on self-love, focus on self-care, pamper yourself, mother yourself, care for yourself, nurture yourself. Don't neglect yourself in trying to help others, including me. We need to focus on this, yes. Alright, so let's see how the month of March will be for money, for a family, for our career. So let's pull out first a card for the career. How will the month of March be for our career? Career and money is as important, right? It affects our energy. When we have money to take care of ourselves and pamper ourselves, our energy also feels better. And when we don't, our energy also goes down, and vice versa. When our energy is high, we attract abundance. And when our energy is low, we feel lack. So it's interconnected and it's a vicious cycle. So we need to take care of both simultaneously, right? So let us see how will the month of March be for our career. We have the Hanged Man. So maybe it is time for us to look at things from a different perspective. We may be feeling some difficulties or some stuck energy in our career. We feel we are stuck up in the same place, but we need to look differently, and we will receive that enlightenment, or we will receive that epiphany or direction or solution once we start looking at things differently. Somewhere we need to change our perspective about what we are doing or how we are doing things, or how much effort we are putting in things, or what we are not doing. We need to look at ourselves very honestly this month, and once we do that, we will be able to get a breakthrough. We will receive that light. We will be enlightened by the universe when we look at things differently. Sometimes we are so stuck up in a certain way, we try to find solutions outside of us always. That is our natural tendency. If something is not going good, okay, how can I do more of this? I should do more marketing, I should call people more, I should hustle more. But sometimes maybe the blocks are within you, you know. Maybe you need to change your attitude towards how you are talking to people, or you need to change how you are connecting with people. You need to change what content you are putting out. You need to change how you come forward in whatever work you do. Look at yourself where you need to change. Look at things differently, from a different perspective, and you will get the answer to move forward in your career. So how will the month be for money? Let's see how will month of March be for money. We have the Six of Swords. So maybe some of you are going through some difficult times, have been challenging. I know it has been challenging for everyone because of the lockdown and the COVID situation. We all have faced challenges during the last 1 year, and some more, some less. But yes, it has been challenging for everyone, and everyone is become more cautious and more aware of how they are spending their money, how they are. People are holding on to their money. People are becoming wise about not wasting money on frivolous things. So, but this is a very good card. We will heal all that. We will heal our money worries, and we will move into better, calmer waters. We will progress. We will move forward. Swords is also about our mind. So we will find the right attitude, we will find the right solutions to move forward. We will get a lot of ideas to move forward, and it will allow us to move forward in earning more money or being more secure and move into more calmer waters, not feel so scared and insecure about our financial situation. So it is going to be a good month financially for everyone. Let us see how will it be for a home and family. We have the Chariot, which is a major card. The Chariot card I see is, first of all, the card of Cancer. So there may be a Cancerian who is important for you, and Cancer is also the house of home. Cancer is all about home and the home environment. So getting the cancer card for the home environment is very good. It will be very good for your family and for your relationships. You will move forward in them. You see there is a balance of the yin and yang. So some way you will find the balance in your home and family. The lockdown has taught us to bring a balance between our work and family, and we have been working from home, so we are spending more time at home. We are finding balance between the family and our work, right? And we have learned to balance the two energies, the feminine and the masculine energies. We are equally focusing on working and we are equally focusing on the home, family, nurturing, caring, giving. We have taken the reins of our life in our hands. The chariot moves forward when the reins are in our hand, otherwise it is stuck up. So if you have not taken the reins of your home and your family in your hand, then you will feel stuck up and not able to move forward. But if you take it in your hand, balancing your mind and heart, then your chariot will move forward with great speed and with accuracy. So there is a lot of focus on bringing a balance and moving forward. Move forward with balance. When your heart and your mind will come in balance, only then whatever you do will be correct, then only you will get the right direction, and then only you will be able to move forward with confidence in your life. So bring your heart and your mind into balance. Take the reins in your hand. Take responsibility. We also got it from the Saboteur card, right? And you'll be able to move forward. So let us see how the month of March will be for love and romance. How will the month of March be for love and romance? We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you've been holding back and not expressing your love, if you've been scared to reveal your feelings, or you have been too busy in your work and not been able to spend time with your person or express your feelings, the time has come. Express your love. Share your romantic feelings with someone you love. Make that romantic gesture. Buy flowers. Nurture, care, buy gifts. Do something beautiful and nice. Take them, your spouse or partner or whoever you are dating, or some for dinner or lunch, or do something nice for them. Pamper them. Express your love. This month is a good time to do that. Every month is a good time to express love, isn't it? Alright, so let us see what is the planet influencing us at this time. Which planets will influence us the most at this time in the month of March? We have Chiron, your healing power, empathy and ability to teach or learn remedies. Chiron is called the wounded healer. He has gone through a lot of pain, a lot of hardships, and he has healed himself. So Chiron puts an emphasis on where you are hurting, where you have healed your past hurts, pains, traumas. Chiron brings all that on the surface. So maybe some of you may be facing all this at the moment. In the last 1 or 2 months, we have been working very hard with Chiron. Chiron has been pushing us. All that hurt and pain has been coming up to be healed and released. All we have been triggered left, right and center so that we can release that pain and we can release that trauma that we are holding. When we hold on to our hurt and pain and traumas, we block our energy. The energy doesn't move freely in our body and in our aura. And we are supposed to do energy healing, right? We got a card of focus on your energy. So release those blocks. And these blocks result in diseases, hurts, pains. You will feel a constant backache, or you may feel a constant knee pain or a constant pain in your tooth, or anywhere that is all stuck energy. When you are feeling a constant pain in your body, or you develop a disease, cancer, all these things, they are caused because of blocked energy. So keep your energy flowing, heal yourself, release all that trauma, negative emotions that you're holding on to. Express your love, be kind, be compassionate, be happy for others. Let your love flow, don't block things. When our energy flows constantly, we become healthy. So Chiron will help you with your healing power, with your empathy and your ability to teach and learn remedies. So you will be able to learn how to heal yourself. You will be able to learn how to heal others as well if you are a healer. Nice. We all need that, right? So let us see which zodiac sign will affect us the most during this time. We have Capricorn. And we have still the major planets Saturn and Jupiter and Mercury till the half of the month sitting in Capricorn. And Pluto is also there. So Capricorn is going to affect us the most. So wherever Capricorn is in your horoscope or in your chart, that area will get affected the most. So if you are an Capricorn ascendant, it will affect your personality. If your Capricorn is in your 5th house, it will affect your love, your children, your creativity. If Capricorn is in your 7th house, it will affect your spouse, your business partners. Check in your chart wherever Capricorn is situated. That area will be most affected during this month. It also reads the energy around you is serious, materialistic and hardworking. These are the qualities of Capricorn. Capricorn is the goat climbing the mountain. We may all be very serious at this time. Capricorn makes us more serious, more dedicated, more hardworking, more focused on the material comforts, the material achievements, the material stability and security. And also, it gives us the drive and the stability to move forward and climb the mountain of our difficulties. Whatever difficulty is there in our path, we will have the strength and we will have the focus to climb that mountain. Now we will be determined to reach the top. We will push forward to move up. It also bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So we will be now smart in moving forward. We will be more shrewd. We will find better ways. We will know how to use our mind and ideas and smartness to achieve our goals. And we will also move forward with a lot of caution, not move blindly. Capricorn never moves forward blindly. It never moves like, it will never push forward that I have to achieve it by any way. No. It is very cautious also because it's governed by Saturn. Saturn doesn't let you do wrong things. It is the planet of karma. So it will make you, force you to do the right thing in the right way. And it will make you work hard also. There are no shortcuts with Saturn and Capricorn. There is no easy way out. You have to put in the effort. You have to do the hard work. You have to do the necessary due diligence. So it gives you a lot of cautious, but it also gives you ambition to reach the top. So that will be the effect on us this month. We will be determined, resilient. We will push forward. We will try to achieve our goals and our ambitions. Let's get some guidance for this month. Let's pull out a Moonology card to get some guidance for the month of March. And start thinking of 3 questions that you want to ask, because after this guidance and blessings, we will pull out the cards for your questions. And we have, it's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. And we are going to enter the Aries season this month in March. The new moon in Aries. Maybe we have been doing a lot of planning in the last few months. We have been contemplating a lot. We have been thinking a lot. With the lockdown, we have been stuck up in our houses also a lot. But the time has come now to move forward, take action. Capricorn is giving us the resilience to move up and move forward. Chiron is helping us heal the blocks and traumas that are blocking us, the obstacles in our life. And Mars and Aries is giving us the necessary push. I had told you in the last video that Mars is with Rahu and both together are the planets of pushing forward, of leadership, of go, like hustlers. They are like go and get whatever you want to get. They have the passion, they have the drive, they have the necessary motivation and energy to move forward and to take action. And it's time to take action. Okay, let's pull out one more card to see what message the universe is giving us. You will find what you seek. Wow. So all of you, this month is going to be very kind to you. You will find finally what you are seeking. Whether it is a new job, a new house, new love, new project, Let us see what is written behind. If you have ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. I think this card had come in the last reading as well. Now I remember, yes, it did come in the last reading and it is coming again. So you will find what you seek. So if you have been looking for love, because love is mentioned here, if you're looking to be loved by someone, you're looking to find the right person who will love you with their deepest heart, soul, mind, and body, and spiritually, emotionally, then you will find what you seek. This is the month for it. Yay! So you'll finally seek what you're looking for this month. We had got this card for the full moon reading last 2 days ago that I did. Let's see what blessings are coming in the month of March. What blessing is coming in the month of March? We have a blessing of protection. So the universe, the angels are assuring us that we'll be protected in the month of March. So if you are scared to take that action and you are scared to move forward, climb that mountain, express yourself or do something different, you are protected by the angels and the guides and the universe. Don't worry, you will have the necessary resources, you will have the necessary help available to you as people will come forward. Your soul tribe will come forward to help you and support you in your endeavors. So don't worry about it. Do whatever you want to take. Don't be scared. Everything will be perfect. Take the necessary action that you need to take. The universe is supporting you. So now let's pull out the 3 questions that you wanted to. So you can pause the video to think about your questions, or if you have already thought about them, one question would be what you should do in a particular situation, whether it will happen or not happen, and when will it happen. Or you can ask whatever question you want. The first will be the angel's answers to your question. So for question 1, what is the angel guidance for your question? You have be assertive. So if you are asking about a particular situation where there is a disbalance or there is some conflict happening currently, then the universe or the angels are asking you to be assertive in your situation. Don't let other people take advantage of you. Don't let people boss you around. Don't let people misuse you or tell you what to do. Be assertive, stand up for yourself, draw your boundaries, and do what is good for you, is what the universe is answering to you here. Okay, next let's ask the yes or no question. You can frame your question as will this happen or not happen, and you have choose a new direction. So there is no yes or no here, but the universe is telling you that the direction you are asking about may not be the right direction. You need to choose a new direction, think differently. So if you're asking about a job, maybe you need to look at a different job, but you may have asked whether I will get this job or no. But the universe is saying choose a new direction. Maybe you should try for another job in another sector or maybe in another company. Or maybe you should start your own business. So choose a different direction. Or if you're planning to move to a different city, maybe you should think in a new direction. Or whatever you may have asked your question, choose a different direction. The direction you're asking about is not right at this time. So now you can ask about the time, when will a certain thing happen, and we pull out a card for that. We have take action. So if you have asked when will I get a job or when will I receive something, it is take action. You need to take the action. You need to move forward and do the work. It will not come to you sitting at home, or it will not come to you from the universe. You need to put in the hard work for it. You need to take action for it. Only then it will happen. So that is what maybe this choose a new direction is that you need to take action. You may be asking, will I receive something? But the universe is asking you to take action and go and get it. Don't wait for it to come to you. So these are your questions, people. Now let's pull out the charms to see what is coming up for this month. We will first pull out some alphabets from this box and we will see what are the alphabets that are coming out. They could be the first name, middle name, or last name of the people important for you in the month of March. Somebody who will play a very important role in your life in the month of March. And we have D. We have M. We have R. E. We have A. And we have O. You can also form words from this if you find any, like red, ray, rem, Mia. Let's pull out some numbers to see what dates would be important. It could also be your birthday or life path numbers. What dates would be important? We have 2, so it could be 2nd March. We have 6. We have 1. 5, 10, and we have 9. So it could also be 19, 15, 16, 12, 21st, 25th, 29th. That could also be possible. Let's pull out some zodiac signs to see people of which zodiac sign will be important for you at this time. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, let's pull out some qualities from this bag, what quality you need to bring out at this time to get the best outcome. We have peaceful. So try to remain peaceful in all circumstances. Be peaceful in all situations. Bring more peace within yourself and around you. And we have be brave. So you need to be brave somewhere. Maybe you are getting scared of something or you have been very cowardly in your actions. So the time has come now to be brave. And we have belief. Maybe you have lost belief in yourself or in your situation, and you need to bring more trust and belief within yourself. Maybe about God, maybe about yourself, or maybe about any other situation or some person. Bring more belief in yourself. Or you need to check your beliefs to see where your beliefs are blocking you, where your beliefs are stopping you, where your beliefs are creating obstacles in your life. Let's pull out some charms now from this bag. We have a donut. So maybe you could have some nice sweet. You could eat, go out for a party, or you could go out to have some good food, or someone may call you for lunch or dinner, or you may call someone, or someone may bring you a gift of sweets or some sweet object, or something sweet may come into your life. Someone may be very sweet to you. You may be a sweet person. You have a leaf. So it is talking about springtime. Maybe when new leaves are born, and we are entering the springtime next month in March, right? It could also be that something new may develop, or you may turn on new leaves. Someone may turn a new leaf in your life. So someone may change, and someone you knew earlier may now be a changed person, and you may meet them now. Or you may change. That could also be possible. We also have the flowers. So yeah, again flowers are blooming. Someone may gift you flowers, or you may give someone flowers, or you may meet someone in a garden. You may pay attention to gardening. It could also be possible that new flowers may bloom, or some happiness may come to your life. Flowers bring happiness. So there may be that some happiness may come into your life. We have new flower and new leaf. So maybe around springtime something grateful and wonderful may come into your life. And we have a camel here. And camel is called the ship of the desert. The camel stores water in its hump. So maybe you or someone around you may be storing a lot of emotions within themselves. You may go to a desert, or you may meet someone from a desert place, or someone from the desert may come to meet you. But the camel can cross the desert, a long desert with just water stored inside it. So maybe the person or you has gone through a lot of hardship, has gone through a lot of dry spells where there has not been emotions in your life, or there has been a lot of difficulties where you have not been loved or cared for, and you may have trudged through all those hardships, but now you have the resilience and the strength of the camel to cross through the heat of this world. You've gone through the heat and the dry spells, and now the time has come to receive something nice during spring. It could also be you hold your emotions inside and you don't express it, and you remember we got the card of express your love. So maybe the time has come now to express your love. And we have this beautiful elephant here. Elephant is again a huge animal, a gigantic animal, very wise animal. So the person you may be thinking about, or there may be someone who is very huge and gigantic or royal in your life, very wise, very strong, very capable, and also capable of sensing the universe or the energies. The elephant is also always in groups, so there may be someone who is always a very social person who is always found in groups. The elephant is a very matriarchal clan, and we got the card of mothering. So maybe you need to pay attention to your mother or feminine side. The elephant is also very loyal. So there may be someone like this, or you may be like this in your life. And finally we have the key, this golden key. So you may receive the key to some knowledge, or you may receive the key to a solution or the lock that was close to you, or a situation that was close to you till now. You thought it will never happen. Money that was lost, or maybe a job that was just not happening, may now be opened and it may become available to you. Maybe a situation that you thought was completely closed and locked will reopen. Now you will receive the key to it. You may gain some knowledge on how to open this situation, or how to make the most of this situation. A job or project that you thought was lost may come back to you. Money that you thought was lost may come back to you. A relationship that you thought was lost may come back to you. So some door will open for you with this key in this month. Wow, wonderful. Let's pull out some astro dice, get some more information for the month of March. We have a plug. What this tells me is maybe you will plug into someone, you may find someone who will be your perfect socket. That sounds cheesy, but yeah, that is what is coming to me. But you may find someone who is a perfect socket to you, or you may plug into something, you may plug into the universe when you clear your energies, and you will receive all the information and the energy that you need to move forward. You need to recharge yourself. Plug in your charger and recharge yourself. Take a break, connect to the universe and recharge yourself. And we have the bulb. Wow. So just after the plug we have the bulb. So you need to charge yourself so that the bulb, दिमाग की बत्ती जला दे, sort of. That's a Hindi adage we use. It may light the bulb in your mind. You may get that idea. You may find that right path to move forward. You may receive the synchronicities or the epiphanies or some answer to your situation that you were not getting where there was darkness, you may suddenly find light and things will get illuminated, or what you couldn't see earlier in your situation, maybe you'll see it now. The bulb will go on and you will see the truth of a situation. And you have a bull, which is the Taurus sign, and we did get the Taurus sign here. So maybe there will be a Taurus person who will be important in your life, who will make the changes, or who will create a change in your life, who will affect a change, or who may be positive or negative, or bring some influence into your life at this time. They may be important. Or it may also be that we got the take action card, so you may charge forward like the bull now. You are ready and you are motivated to take action and you may charge forward. We got the second dice of power. This is also a power plug bulb, and now again power. So somewhere it may be you will come into your power. You will receive the power to do something. You will receive the power to move forward, take action. So I feel a lot of you will come into your power at this time. You will find your self-worth, you will find your self-power, your self-esteem. And once we feel empowered, we take decision of our life. We will take the reins of our life and move forward in the right direction, right? So somewhere we are going to feel very empowered in this month is what I'm feeling. Let's pull out one last dice before we end this reading. Wow, we got Cupid's arrow. So yes, love is definitely going to come into your life, and I've been getting a lot of demands for love videos, so I will make those very soon and very frequently now. So Cupid may strike its arrow to you. You may find love this month. We did get express your love, so some of you may decide to finally meet up and express your love to the person you cherish and adore, or you may find a new love at this time, or you may find someone very compatible to you. What you seek is seeking you, right? So you may find this love of your life finally. So people, those were the readings for the month of March. I hope you liked them. If you did, do like, share, subscribe, and I would love to hear your suggestions and comment. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Take care everyone. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.